Hey, John Maxwell here with my good friend Tim Elmore. Welcome to Minute with Maxwell. Tim is an author, a speaker. He's part of our John Maxwell organization. Tim, you help us so much. You help really reach younger generations, and you connect with them so much. And so obviously when I gave you a word, by the way, he's going to take my place today, and he's going to kind of define or flesh out the word. The word today is generation.
You know, we hear a lot about generations, at least I think we do. And I think it's a thing that's happening in the workplace that we don't realize it's a thing, that there's diversity within generations.
Of course.
We got maybe 4 or 5 generations at work today, and we kind of bump into each other, and we don't realize that maybe it's not ethnicity that's the problem. It could be, or gender or income diversity. It's generational diversity. And I think sometimes the morale is lower than it needs to be. The production is lower than it ought to be, primarily because we're building walls instead of bridges between each other. There's this maybe 61-year-old that's working, me, and I've got this 22-year-old, and I just don't think like they do. And it's a little bit like traveling to another country. You know you're going to have to work harder at relationships in China or France because they have different customs, they have different language, bingo. And I don't know that we're willing to put in the work to connect with a different generation, to pull out what's there. I think there's strength in the 4 or 5 generations that we're simply tolerating instead of pulling out the best. And so generations for me is, let's go after that diversity and pull out the best in each other.
It's so insightful, Tim. Thanks for coming on Minute with Maxwell today. And aren't you writing a book now?
Yeah.
About something about generation?
Yeah, it's called A New Kind of Diversity. It'll be out October 25th. We're pretty excited about it. It's designed to be an encyclopedia for the workplace to understand the generations that are at work together.
Oh my gosh, thanks. Yeah. Well, we'll want to read that book for sure. Thanks a lot for joining Tim and me today on Minute with Maxwell.